There are over 170 unique names for modes of mechanical ventilation. Even though there are over 100 names for modes of mechanical ventilation, there are only 20 unique modes. Which mode or modes of ventilation do you use? Is it based on the technology available on your current ventilator platform? Is the mode of ventilation you primarily use based on personal bias? Why not select a mode of mechanical ventilation based on the 3 primary goals of mechanical ventilation? These goals include patient safety, patient comfort, and liberation from mechanical ventilation. Welcome to What's Your Mode? In What's Your Mode, I'll be discussing 18 different modes of mechanical ventilation and how they meet or don't meet the goals of mechanical ventilation.
What's your mode? Volume control, CMV, set point targeting. Here are the 3 goals of mechanical ventilation. Let's look at each in more detail. First, safety. Within safety, there are 2 main objectives. One is to optimize the ventilation perfusion of the lungs, and second, to optimize the pressure volume curve. Optimizing the ventilation perfusion of the lungs, there are also 2 aims. One aim is to maximize the alveolar ventilation. The second is to maximize oxygenation. I will not be talking about this when selecting a mode of mechanical ventilation because pretty much all mechanical ventilators allow for the manual manipulation of FiO2 and PEEP. However, outside the US, there are some modes of mechanical ventilation that automatically adjust the FiO2 and PEEP. Maximizing alveolar ventilation. Does your mode allow for the manual adjustment of minute ventilation parameters? Second, does your mode allow for the automatic adjustment of support in response to changing respiratory system mechanics? In regards to optimizing the pressure and volume curve, the aim is to minimize the risk of volume trauma. Does your mode allow for the automatic adjustment of lung protective limits to minimize the risk of volume trauma? And does it allow for the automatic adjustment of tidal volume? With our second goal of mechanical ventilation, patient comfort, our main objective is to optimize patient ventilator synchrony. With optimizing patient ventilator synchrony, we also have 4 aims. The first is to maximize the trigger and cycle synchrony. Second, maximize flow synchrony. Third, coordinate ventilator output with patient demand. And fourth, minimize auto PEEP.
Does your mode allow for the coordination of mandatory and spontaneous breaths? Are all breaths spontaneous with patient effort? And is trigger or cycle based on signal representing chest wall or diaphragm movement? Does your mode provide unrestricted inspiratory flow? Does your mode allow for automatic adjustment of support to meet patient's demand? And does it automatically adjust the support to maintain a specific breathing pattern? Can your mode automatically limit auto PEEP? Regarding the third goal, liberation, can we optimize the weaning experience? Does your mode provide an automatic reduction in support in response to increased patient effort? Does it allow for a ventilator-initiated weaning of support? And does the ventilator recommend liberation?
For the entire video, please sign up for my newsletter, details in the video notes.